So for this map, I plan on using this frame to pour resin into to be onto this board. I want this board to be black so you can see the subway map a little bit better. But this frame also is the pieces that the acrylic go into. So I can't pour resin if all the acrylic pieces are attached. So what I'm going to do is line the frame walls with some tuck tape and attach it to the board with tape to basically pour the resin and then allow myself to be able to pull it apart to then permanently glue it in place. If I mess this up, this is made out of a $4 piece of board. I can always recut this if I need to. So I basically want to fill it up to the first acrylic panel line. I'm going to try to fill it up about 1/8 of an inch. So what I'm going to do, instead of wasting my really good resin, the Alumilite Clear Cast, I'm going to go to a quick calculator and figure out how much I will need for this exact space. It is 10 by 10, 10 by 10 by 1/8. I will need about 7 ounces. Colors we're going to use are onyx, a little bit of ghost satin green, and some black alcohol ink. I do want this to be pretty dark, so I'm going to use quite a bit of pigment powder and ink. Now the ghost satin green is an iridescent green. I'm using that in here because this is replicating a TV monitor and I kind of want that weird iridescent effect in the background. Don't know if it will do what I'm thinking about, but I think it will. There we go. This is going to be the TV screen back.
24 hours later.
Broke one. Okay, so here's the box. I think what I need to do is add a piece of foam to it. So there's a nice gap in here that you can very barely see. And I don't want light to leak out, so I think I'm going to use this foam sheet. It's 6 millimeters and it fits in that gap pretty well. And just basically attach it to the back side of this so it squishes on. Let's do that. Boom! Light sealed.
That's pretty cool.
And then what's going to go around here is a veneer that I'm going to cut now. I want to take a quick moment and thank every one of our members over on Patreon, especially those super fans. Because of you guys, we are able to keep the lights on here at When Geeks Craft and continue to make really cool projects. If anyone wants to join us over on Patreon, you do get access to all of our laser files. We do also have information for our Discord channel, so if you want to chat with us on a daily basis, both Turi and I are within the Discord chat. If you ever want to see what we're doing in between videos that you see here on YouTube, check out our Instagram page. We do post quite regularly on Instagram showing progress updates along the way. All the products we use within this video are linked below. And if you have any questions for what we're doing within this video, feel free to leave a comment as well. Thanks for watching so far. Here's some more build video. Okay, this is ready to be lit up. But that's Turi's job because I don't want to learn how to code anything.
Right now I'm switching from the breadboard phase to the actual fully permanent circuit phase. I've got the 3 Mosfets over, the capacitor over. So we're using an Arduino Nano because they're small and pretty cheap. And these are probably oversized Mosfets, but the LEDs we have are 12 volt, not 5 volt, and we don't want to buy anything more. And I had these guys on hand, so I'm just using them as little switches driven by the Arduino, so that way the Arduino tells these things to allow the 12 volts through to get to the LEDs. So I think we're gonna go between putting stuff in the actual art piece to be able to determine lengths, and then I'll solder what I can into here and just kind of work back and forth until we cut this to the size it needs to be and then install it in the piece. I put this together on the full board, knowing I'd have to cut kind of what I used. There wasn't a lot of a plan to making this. It works, and now I just need to trim off on this area, which is a little close, but I think with Dremel it'll work without too much trouble. As long as we're under that.
Yeah.
And that'll work. I've got our power, which we gotta drill a hole for. We've got our switch to switch between flickering and solid. And that just needs a small slot. And then these are for each individual LED strip, as are these. Yeah, you're good. I'm really liking it.
Yeah, this turned out